Monster snorts and puffs out a massive chest. I am an akathist, servant of the master Tervantius, his meat driver. What is an akathist? An augmented warrior is called a rack because of the homunculus invades his nature like a conqueror, wrecks the mundanity, and creates perfection from whatever is left. An akathist is a superior among the racks, as well as the strongest and most frightening. What offenses earned you this hideous transformation? No offenses, labors. I toiled to be granted this honor. I begged for it, and I got it. Perhaps this is the only way to survive in a threatening place like this, but I sympathize with you anyway. It is weak. It is weak who needs sympathy. I am not weak. You must have been very weak, seeing as you opted for an augmentation of such magnitude. I am not weak, I am strong. The injector system clicks as it drives pistons into the giant's body, and it responds with a blind howl of unadulterated rage. The brute lunges, but its strikes do not startle you.
I refuse to bow.
Whoa. Oops.
Keep your wits about you.
That whole situation was a little metal. Oh. Ildari runs a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bones of her skull. Her eyes have lost their glimmer, and her neck is buckled under an unseen burden. And yet you still recognize her, Urliette Lanaves, your former companion and the reason for your imprisonment inside these dark walls. Urliette glances at you, her eyes widening slightly, but that is the only change you detect in her tense expression. Whatever emotion she may be feeling, she is suppressing them well. Elentok. Urliette, you are alive. Your voice. Do I hear a likeness of jubilation? But how can that be, Elentok? Because of me, you... Did the monkey come for a taste of pain? Then you must have patience. Our little guest still has so much suffering to extract from the first victim. Your prey is far from empty, Urliette. Do not hold back. Urliette grips a blade in her hand and immediately winces. Her spirit stone is bleeding a red glow. She touches it with an expression of anguish. The suffering overwhelms me no more. I cannot bear it any longer. Rip the blade out of Urliette's hands and kill the Drukhari who just spoke. Urliette is mine. You cannot have her. The Drukhari is too enthralled by the victim's torture to react in time. The blade goes through his throat, and the Xenos collapse with a visceral wheeze. Her kin move to draw their weapons and freeze, transfixed by the sight of their brother thrashing in agony. The Dark One's toy to a monkey's property. My past shows me no mercy. Tell me, will your heart find the strength and resolve it takes to forgive me, to allow me to share the journey with you once more? Your reasons make no difference to me. I forgive you. Elentok, your generosity both shames and sublimes me, for its light carries my soul over the grime of my own deeds. And now let us walk away from the nightmares that reached into the strings to the darkest recesses of my hurting soul. I don't think she sold us out. I think she just made a bad choice.
The songs
but I
of
don't think she sold us out.
Stars long forgotten.
Maybe she did.
And worlds long gone.
We'll have to figure that out later.
It's a shame that you lack the capacity to understand even a single note.
We'll have to see. Like like why would she sell us out? Maybe we'll find out why. But maybe she sold us out to get information on her people. She literally tells you when you got kidnapped. Yeah, you know what? Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. We'll figure all this out. We'll figure all this out. I don't want spoilers. Let's see. I remember him mentioning to her about getting her the information, so that I do remember. Hunting Surge. Whenever an enemy is killed by a critical hit scored by the bounty hunter or their ally, the bounty hunter gets 2x enemy's difficulty to your damage for 2 rounds. Cool. Okay. I give her any armor. I think I should be able to give her some armor. Oh, it's all Drukhari. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
What is this?
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Oh, we can actually do this. Okay, hold on. You missed the entrance by the rack you killed. No, I know I can go in there. I know.
A trivial task.
An empty vial is lying on the ground. It contains repetropine, a stimulant that heightens one's perception of moving objects but hinders their ability to see stationary obstacles. Interesting. Right, we're going to wait for that lore warp thing there until we hopefully get Cassia. Still need Pascal, man. Haggard dies. Whoops.
Cast your eye there.
Ooh.
I have failed my kin.
Achoo.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
I mean, no. Achoo. I would have not. Mm-hmm.
I have failed my kin.
Girl, it's a 1 in 3 chance. Y'all need RNGesus. That's y'all need RNGesus. Sure is dusty in that basement. It is.
Kim Morak.
Really terrible allergies this morning. I know. We need some guidance. Yeah, we do. Oh man, that'd be nice.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
Reaver's tendons. Nice.
Always keep.
I don't know
your eye
why
on
we're
the
collecting all
prize.
these weird body parts, but we'll take it. Hey, it's my boy Pascal. Oh, you're not looking good. The crooked figure wrapped in crimson looks nothing like the Pascal Hahnemann that you know. Before, his silhouette, hunched though it may have been under the weight of his potentia coil, used to radiate with authority and the power of restricted knowledge. Now he simply looks broken. His raiment is soiled with dark red bloodstains and black blotches of sacred unguents. His mechadendrites wiggle sluggishly like dying snakes. Pascal does not look at you, for his gaze is turned inside his own body. There's a horrible gaping wound in his chest, and you see glinting, clanging mechanisms squirming within. Pascal has plunged his fingers into the wide, dripping maw of the wound and is in the process of feeling his metal innards with great care. Examine him. It is difficult to say if the procedure that Pascal has undergone was torture, sacred augmentation, or vivisection. His flesh is covered in fresh sutures interspersed with wounds that no one has taken the trouble to stitch back up. An ordinary human would have long since bled out, but the Ferrum Sanctum sustains the body of adepts of the machine god. His metallic insides are exposed to the eye in a vulgar and bloody display of nudity. Can you hear me, Pascal? This statement is true, Cohh. Pascal looks up at you. His skin has gone yellowish and sickly from the lubricant-like sweat, and there's something strange about the pupil in his left eye. You look closer and realize the shape is no longer round. It's a tridecagon. What happened to you? An act of defilement. This unit was subject to profane invasion. The dry words coming from the Vox speaker creak like sand. Under the cold layer of formality you sense panic. A Xenos touched my Ferrum Sanctum, removed parts of it, and changed other parts. Branded my true flesh with ulcers of forbidden metal. Oh God. What became of you after our capture? The unit was immobilized, transported to the laborium of a Xenos designated as the Tervantius, the Arc Machinator, studied, anatomized. Then this unit was changed. Its sacred augmentations were subjected to restructuring, complete replacement, modification. Then this unit received basic medical assistance. Then this unit. Then he let me go. Where are the others? No data available. Optimistic forecast, they are dead. Is there any way I can help you? The statement is false. The impure augmentations were inserted into the technical cycle of the operation of my true flesh. Their direct excision will, with an undetermined yet high degree of probability, cause the cessation of my vital functions. Pascal's fingers widen the edge of the wound. Blood mixed with sacred unguents trickles down the wax-like skin. His sunken chest contains more metal than you thought it could. You see the gray fabric of his lungs pierced by dozens of thin tubes. An unfamiliar organ made of synthetic fiber, clutched by a cage of protective rings. The wide cover over his respiratory system that disappears into his trembling larynx. All these augmetics are riddled with small grafts of xenotech that cling to them like rust. What exactly did they change? Detecting numerous replacements in the chain of command distributors. Alterations have been made to the operation algorithm of the encoder inside my cortical augmentic. The chemical injector analyzer has been destabilized. There are other changes. I cannot understand what they are, why they are. Why did they remold you like that? No data available. I hypothesized that the purpose behind the alterations was entertainment, curiosity. He was curious to see what was inside me, then he remade me to see what I would do next. He wanted to watch me rip his gifts out of myself. Purge your body of this corruption at once. If it does not pose an immediate threat to your life, leave the xenometal inside your body for now. We'll deal with it later. Purge the corruption. The probability of total success is low due to expended premature cessation of vital functions. Do it. Quest denied. This unit's motivational complex is weakened. Oh, dude, we have to see if we can get that. Achoo. We have to see if we can get that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Achoo.
I always keep my options open.
Achoo. I am the Omnissiah's servant. I am his warrior. Flesh is fallible, but ritual honors the machine spirit. Pascal sinks his hand to the open wound, crumples the fragile augmetic with his metal fingers and tears it out. The metal piece drags wires and veins along, causing a torrent of blood to pour out. Pascal's knees need buckle, but there is a steel clang in his voice. Cleansing process initiated. The process will be completed. This unit is ready to serve. Praise the Omnissiah. Oh.
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Interesting. So he's not dead. I wonder if we should ride with this. I feel like we should. I feel like we should ride with this. We don't have a plasma weapon. We'll give him a long last for now. An axe. Okay. Does Cohh have an immunity problem? Like, seriously, he is prone to sickness. Chaotic Chaos, I have 3 small children that live with me. I essentially live in a diseased petri dish.
In the dust.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Oh, let's do this first. Good to have you back, buddy. Good to have you back. We're looking at share the spoils. Whenever an ally kills prey, the bounty hunter gains half the bonuses granted by hunt down the prey. So many good things. Okay. Hey, Asnyan, what's up, buddy?
This exploratory is
there money to be made?
Functionality.
Ooh. Area attack. Not really doing that. Oh. What is disturbed effect? Is that being down with the sickness? Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Let us not dawdle.
Wait, even with Pascal, my tech use here is 0% chance? What? Really?
My success is an irrefutable
Pretty damn good for 0. Woo! We'll take it.
The machine gun grants
I always
me
have a
insight.
backup plan.
Okay. There's the opera, but now we need to go around with Pascal real quick and see if we can do some...
Always keep your eye on the prize.
My success was inevitable.
The ease with which the flyer took to the air suggests their body must be extremely light. Even small projectiles must pose a grave danger to them in midair. Cool.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Operation successful.
Ooh. The Where's Dead Eye shot critical hits trigger expose weakness until the end of combat. Where's melee damage is increased by 3x psi rating.
What is it?
That's not bad, dude. I don't really have anyone that has psi and melee. I gotta admit, having like a crazy powerful psi melee character would be kind of cool.
Keep your wits about you.
You have no armor on Pascal? Yeah, I don't yet. I was gonna try to put light armor on him, but put something on him for now.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, Heinrichs is kind of cool, but we don't really use him, so... I was talking about specifically for a main character. Do like a Santic Psyker main character.
Is there money to be made?
Operation successful.
Oh, it's so good to have Pascal back. I just gotta find Cassia, man.
I always have a backup plan.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
We are getting
Always
every
keep your eye on
single
the
bit of
prize.
everything. Okay. %5 lore warp. Yeah, we're gonna say that
Keep
for
your wits
Cassia.
about you.
We never got this? Oh, whoops. Yeah, we did.
A trivial task.
The machine god grants me insight.
I always keep my options open.
Glad we double checked. Let's go talk to the commissar. Say hi to him. Hi, Commissar Friendo. How you doing? How you doing?
Operation successful.
Ooh. Ooh. Yo. Whenever the wearer of this badge gains a stack of versatility, they also gain +3 momentum. Not bad. Put those boots on Cohh. Okay. Oh, is he gone? No, I wanted to punch him in the face.
Is there money to be made?
Rude. Alright, next time, chat. Next time. Let's go check on Malice.
I always
Oh, God.
There's no right to exist.
Ew. Katonos?
I'll see to it personally.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Oh, God. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. This is fine. We're fine.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
It's a lot of dodging.
For you, my Emperor!
Now revert to more conservative tactics. Not like this.
Don't you die on me now!
Oh, he's already dead.
I will endure. From the cold embrace of death, our Emperor.
Well, that was a little bit less than
This
fair.
sacrifice will forge our way to victory.
Not really seeing a way out of here, but
My vow is to serve.
maybe we'll get lucky with an immobilization.
Request approved.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this, but you know what? We're going to try.
I move as if unseen. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause. Ancestors, guide me!
Okay.
It's as good as done.
If I must. Fortune favors the swift. I am not your Xenos pet. Ancestors, guide me.
I may be down, but I'm not out.
Their fragility has been exposed. Kemorak!
Sire knows all, comprehends all.
We're fine, chat. This is fine.
Request approved. I venerate you, machine spirit.
Pay with your blood in the name of Cain Amensha Cain!
Everything she
If it
just said.
serves your cause.
Okay. That would have been nice if that had worked.
I understand your intent.
Did you shoot in melee? Nope. No, she cannot. And if I move away, it does this. Okay.
If I must.
The son of his machine rumbles on all thoughts.
I hear you moving. No more.
Don't you dare leave us now!
Okay. One sec.
Applause, please.
That was quite a thing. Biomechanical creature is flailing its limbs faintly. The body is broken and bears the signs of the combat wear and bear, but it does not look like there is anyone to repair it. You can see the glistening flesh under the cracked carapace and the bunches of wires that permeate it. The armor plates rise heavily, and the creature emits a wistful, creaking sigh full of regret. The claws on Pascal's mechadendrites clang loudly. The visor emits a series of clicks, switching the observation spectrum. Pascal's hands automatically reach for the combo tool in his belt, even as his eyes closely watch the dying creature. Examine the creature. Every limb of the creature, both the hard ones and skeletal paws and the flexible ones on metallic cords, is equipped with a variety of implements similar to surgical tools. Jagged circular saws, twisted drills, and vibrating monoscalpels promise an unbearable pain. You can clearly see the insides of the mechanism through the holes in its armor. Apparently, its gut can open to drag the hamstrung victims inside. Once it finds itself in the monster's stomach, it will be pierced by the injectors that will reduce the prisoner to liquid and drain it into the reservoirs at the tail end of the creature. You understand me? The creature emits a series of wheezing sounds. Was it an answer, the moans of agony, or just the natural muttering of its mechanisms? It's trying to communicate. What are you? The creature responds with a series of choking and snarling sounds. After a moment, as if realizing its language is not clear to you, it extends a fighting limb in your direction in a menacingly gesture. The message is clear. I am a warrior. I am a slayer. This is an engine of pain, Elentok, an executioner created by the depravity of my twisted kinsman, living flesh fused to a mechanism whose sole purpose is to inflict as much pain as it can. The Dark Ones are caught in a cycle of torment, desperately seeking pleasure in the suffering of others. This machine is but an instrument of their endless desire, a symbol of what they are willing to do to slake the thirst and fear that consume them. I will not hurt you anymore. The creature's servo motors howl as they send the last remaining energy into its body. One of its limbs lunges at you, but the charge is not enough for the strike to reach its target. Something bursts in the creature's gut with a quiet squelch, and a puddle of oily ichor spreads from under its belly. Pascal, would you like to study this device? Request approved. Pascal eagerly unfolds his mechadendrites, and they all rush towards the monster. The shrieking drill cuts deep into the armor. The claw hungrily snaps off chunks of flesh pierced with strands of metal wire. The creature thrashes and wheezes, but cannot flee the merciless autopsist. The collected samples are sent to a portable analyzer, and the tech priest's visor clicks, recording the autopsy and picked images. Pascal suddenly freezes and takes a little step back. Process interrupted. An operational collision has been detected. What was this machine built for? Presenting a hypothesis, this construct is a mobile execution chamber. A subject is immobilized by the implements placed inside the construct and subjected to a highly painful disposal through a chemical injection. Following utilization, the biological remains of the target are preserved in the built-in reservoir of the construct. Initial chemical analysis of the remains yields an abnormal result. It is like the pain of the victims of this machine is dissolving in them. It is circulating in the metal veins of this creature. It can feel everything. The nature of the damage indicates the unit has been in combat. I hypothesized that the constructor is sent into the arena. Going by its current status, the result of the combat test was unsatisfactory. Otherwise, the unit would have been repaired. What made you stop? The unit is under the influence of conflicting impulses. The operational vector of cognition prompts the need to study this subject. The operational vector of obeying the Omnissiah and his universal law dictates the need to spurn and purify. The operational vector of adoration before his might dictates the need of reverence for the subject where the natural spirit resides in synthesis with that of the machine. Is this thing more than an abomination to you? This categorization is correct. The object is a blasphemous abomination, dangerously close to the creation of the anathematized soulless sentience. But so is a miracle of his boundless polymorphism. Mend this creature, we are taking it with us. That's very heresy. Yeah. You're an explorator. Study it before it gives up the ghost. Request approved is doctrinally correct. Let the cycle be discontinued. May ignorance be undone. Okay. Whoa. A heavy weapon capable of raining fragmentation projectiles grafted onto the biomechanical body of the Chthonios by the cruel homunculus. Its magnetic radiator feeds on the liquid essence gathered from the bodies of the monster's victims. Wow. That's crazy, dude. You can't use that, can she? No. Not enough strength. Cohh, I use that life sunder till the end of the game? Yeah, that thing looks amazing.
Always keep your eye on the price.
That was a crazy fight and an even crazier just sequence of events. My lord. Man, demo 20%? We'll get it first try.
This task should have been accomplished easily.
This game is bugged. How many injuries can Cohh collect? Dude, I know. We need to be able to rest or something before any big fights, because we are pretty screwed as of now. We are pretty screwed.
I failed.
Hey, Toich, what's up, buddy? You got this, girl. You got this. And what you got?
I better myself through my service.
My girl. Lord Xenos 40%. What is this? This is gonna be like a mimic.
I have learned much in my exile.
Cool. Thank God, some grenades, dude. I'll take these. Liquefier grenades. That sounds fun. Put those on too. All right. Anything else here? I think we're good. Unfortunately, I have to go. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to leave you with Pasco for the rest of the day, but I got to go for now. I got to get some lunch, and we're doing some Christmas stuff this afternoon, and we got all sorts of stuff. I should be back this evening for at least a little bit. I don't know of what yet, but we're going to do something, so I should see you then. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Have a safe and happy holidays if I don't see you. And I will see you folks tonight, most likely. Keep your eyes on my Twitter for any updates there. And yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, guys, have a good one.